Hey guys, Boss Man No Frills here again. This is just a quick one off the cuff. I saw a good post from another coach, and it made me think about a question I get asked kind of a lot. How do I get to the point where, say, I have my knowledge base and how I actually think, not so much what you know, just how you apply it so simply and get results. Hence, no frills. So I just put down 5 quick points, what I think a good coach needs to have, and put it into context. So number 1 is to truly listen to what a client's goals are, and focus on achieving that. Sounds easy, but a lot of the time you have to dig a little deeper into their goals to get really down to what they want to do. Let's say an easy one, they just say they want to lose weight, and you go, do you really just want to lose weight? I'll stick you in the sauna and you'll lose weight. Then of course you get to the fact, okay, do you want to lose fat? Oh yeah, of course. And that's another whole topic, big difference in psychology. And then you dig even deeper and you go, well, do you just want to lose fat, or once you're there, do you want to look toned and fit or be fit? And they may say in the end, oh no, I just want to look fit and toned. Then you get to why do you want to do that? And then it'll say because they'll feel better about themselves, have more energy. And then you're at the heart of the issue, at how that goal will make them feel and what the goal actually is. So you went from, I just want to lose some weight, to I want to look fitter and toned, which of course means fat loss, muscle gain. And you've linked them to the real reason why they want to lose weight, to have more energy, to feel better, or whatever that base reason is. So always dig deep, get to that root core of why they want to achieve that goal, and be very clear on what the goal is. And then it's easy. You steer the ship, no problems. The second, of course, have an extensive knowledge base on your area, backed more by science. Of course, go to physiology textbooks, exercise physiology, all of those. Not particularly anything else to say get your knowledge base, journals, and those types of things. Coupled, though, with a lot of clinical experience or practical experience. And if you don't have much of that, talk to people who do. It's an invaluable resource. You need to put the two together. You can't have a lot of practical experience and be a truly great coach without a ton of knowledge in your area, and that pertains to anything. Vice versa, you can have a ton of knowledge and no practical experience. You just won't know how to deal with people and deal with real life prospects. So make sure you get both, and we put them together. And then here I'm talking, of course, real science, not pseudoscience, not Dr. Google, not because that's the way it's done. I'm talking about, peer-reviewed journals and things as such. Then, once you've got that, we want to apply what is optimal for their goal, but in context of real life. So let's just say optimal is 5-day-a-week workout in the gym, tracking their food daily, 10,000 steps, and a mobility program because they have mobility issues. But they have 3 kids under the age of 6. They work 50 hours a week, and they're a single parent. So, do you think that's all going to get done in that context? Absolutely not. So you go to the closest to optimal. You say, okay, we can get to the gym 3 days a week. That will still give you nearly all the benefits of 5 days a week. I just want you to try and actively move more in the day. Don't give them the stress of a step target. And you'll coach them on flexible eating, but you might help them at the start with ideas and some menus with the macros already done, and guide them to become a nice flexible eater. But they're certainly not going to put in half an hour a day of food prep like an athlete would. They simply don't have the time. Flip side, you are a coach and someone says, I want to win Miss Australia. You just give them the best to your knowledge that will get them there healthily, as we always know, that's my base, healthily, and do it the best. You can put the sprinkles on top of the cake and give them every detail because they're shooting for a goal and it's their one main focus in their life at that point in time. That's where you go. Always use context. Number 4 would be keep learning and expanding your toolbox. You can never know too much. If you think you know everything in a topic, just by that statement, you've defined yourself as probably not a great coach. It's always about continued learning. Never stops. Even if it's not, say, technical knowledge, it's how to deal with people better, or psychological aspects, or anything in along those lines, and keeping up with new technology so you can apply it. But never ever stop learning and expanding your toolbox. The more tools you have to use, the better you can apply it to real people. Never stop learning. And this is one of my favorites, and it's I find it's a big one today. You got to too much learning, not enough thinking. You got to do a lot of learning, but after that, think about it. Think about what you've learned, put it into context with what you know, previous experience, and you have to learn to think critically, or I'll use my physio, clinically, which means you look at the whole context of everybody. Just like the example of the single parent with 3 kids. Sure, it might be optimal to do the HIIT training and the weights and the food and all those things, but is that a practical thing to do? No. So you've got to sit back and think about it, and also think about how the concepts you learn apply in your field, be it whatever it is, soccer, football, powerlifting, general pop training. Sit back and think about what you've learned, how it would apply in different situations, because, of course, the worst things you can hear is if anyone has only one way of doing things, in my opinion, probably an average coach. They need to have multiple ways to achieve the same thing. If it starts with this worked for me, move on. And, of course, if it's a cookie cutter program, it's if it's applied, if they just someone's just starting out, they start them on that template and then over time individualize it. That's fine, but just the generic, everybody should do this program, not the sign, I think, in my opinion anyway, of a good coach. So they're the 5 things. Thought I'd do it quickly. Hope you got something out of it. Till next time. Bye.